Hi everybody, it's Miss Kathy from the Merrimack Public Library, and this is another Elementary Explorers. So today we're going to be making a rain gauge, which allows us to measure how much rainfall we get. And this is good to know if you were going to garden, if you were going to track rain over an amount of time, and put it on a graph, and for lots of other reasons as well. So I think it's a very fun summer activity, and since we've been getting like little dribs and drabs of rain practically every day, it feels like, that's why I thought of this. So you're going to need a clear plastic bottle of any size, some water, a permanent marker, and a ruler. You're also going to need a grown-up with a knife or scissors, because the first thing we're going to do is cut the top off of the bottle so that you have just the part of the bottle that's like straight up and down, not the part that has the curve. And depending on what type of bottle you use, that will be different, the amount of bottle that's left. And of course, you'll notice also at the bottom, we have not a flat bottom. So you'll have to stick around and see how we're going to compensate for that. So once the top is cut off your bottle, we're going to start. Usually there is like an indented line in the plastic where the bottle finally like straightens out. And that's where we're going to start marking. You could mark by inches or by centimeters, depending on what unit of measurement you're working on right now. But you're going to take your permanent marker. You could even put it in the bottle. There we go. That works a lot better to make sure that the measurements are precise. And put tick marks, little lines at the intervals on the ruler. So I'm doing every 1.5 inches. So my bottle pretty much has the 0 mark, 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 2 inches, 2.5 inches, 3 inches, and then that top indent in the plastic is 3.5 inches. That doesn't account for the space at the bottom, because remember, this bottom line is 0. So in order to make sure that when I'm measuring rainfall, I'm starting at 0 and not starting below 0, I'm going to have to fill up my bottle to that bottom mark with water. When I do this, the water will also help weigh the bottle down so that when I put it outside to measure the rain, hopefully the water weighing down the bottom will keep the bottle from blowing away. So now when the rain falls, it'll start at 0, and I'll be able to measure how much rain we got. So just a cool little fun summer activity. I'd be very curious to know how much rain you're getting at your house, since in different parts of Merrimack or different parts of southern New Hampshire, we're going to be getting slightly different or sometimes very different amounts of rainfall. So let me know how this goes for you. Remember to be careful with the scissors or ask a grown-up for help with the knife. And have a great rest of your summer. Bye, everybody.